everybody. I think it's my first time doing a live video on my Facebook. I used to do it on a different Facebook that I have. And the reason I'm doing it is because I want to see how many of you are going to join me. And I think I have a very interesting topic. I was reading this morning a Facebook post by one of my colleagues, and I think I consider him a friend, Thomas John. He's a great medium. We used to work at some point. We used to share a show on WABC, and he was sharing a very private experience. He was talking about how hard his childhood was, how difficult his life was, because he used to be abused by his dad, and his mother, his sisters, and everybody had a very hard time because of his dad. So then I want to address the issue of relationships. You know, since we are born, we are in a relationship with everybody around us. So the word relationship comes from the Latin word relatio, which means to relate. But the word to relate means, in fact, to restore. The word relationship means to bring good. We're supposed to complement each other. We're supposed to heal each other. We're supposed to help each other. So since the moment we're born, we come in a family that is supposed to help us become someone, help us grow, give us love, guide us. But in many cases, you see, a family can be very dysfunctional. A relationship is not what is expected to be. And how many of you listening to what I have to say might probably relate to what I'm saying and might consider that you have a lot of relationship problems. Now, there are many types of relationships, but when we think of love relationships, I talk in one of my books, The Karma Queens, about different types of relationships. Relationships that are karmic, relationships that are transitory, relationships that are temporary, or relationships that are ideal, the so-called soulmate relationships. And because I can actually see what you are writing, feel free to write me, because I can respond, and I can actually write you back, or eventually even sort of respond to you if you have something to say, or even if you have a question to me. I can say that you know, it's important to know which relationship you are in. You have to take a look at your life, and you have to see whether you are fulfilled, if you are growing, if you're in a good relationship with yourself, if you're in a good relationship with the people in your life, if you get along, if you are happy, if you are moving forward, and or if you're feeling stuck, if you feel hurt, if you feel disoriented, if you have negative emotion. You have to look, why is this happening? And in many cases, things are happening to you because of the relationship that you are in, or you've been through. Because let's say, like in the case of Thomas, you've been through an abusive relationship as a child. That type of an experience doesn't go away. If you've been abused when you were young, that doesn't simply go away. That will stay with you. That will stay at the level of your consciousness. That memory will be stored at the level of your unconsciousness. In your subconscious mind, you will always remember. And one day, that memory will wake up and will affect relationships in the future. Whatever has been done to you, many times you tend to do to other people. Whatever has been done to you and you are not able to heal will be affecting you for a very long period of time. So how important it is to identify who you are, what kind of relationship you have with yourself, how you relate to the people in your life, and find out what kind of a love relationship you have. Are you ready to love? Are you loved? Do you love? Is there somebody in your life who is abusive to you? Are you in a dysfunctional relationship? Or you not? So do you compromise in a relationship? Do you think you found your soulmate? Is it really your soulmate? Did you marry the wrong person? Did you marry for the wrong reason? Do you get along with your family? did you resolve the karmic issues with the people in your life? Because karma plays such a big role in relationships. That's why I really believe that there's a karmic thread, there's a karmic pattern between relationship, because karma is like the memory of your soul. If something wrong has been done to you, that karma stays. That karma doesn't go away unless it's processed, unless it's understood, unless it's resolved, unless it's processed and healed. You need to heal. In life, if you heal, you can move forward. If you stay in a moment of pain, you can stay forever. You can be stuck and blocked and never move forward. That's why so many of you are writing me and calling me and telling me pretty much the same thing. I'm stuck. I can never find love. I've never been loved. Or my mother did this to me, or my father was abusive. The same stories over and over and over again and again. The question is, how do you respond to what's happening to you, and what kind of a perception you have about the things that are happening to you? So I'm telling you, I live in America for over 30 years. So English is pretty much my main language for a very long period of time. Though I was born in Romania, this is a language that I love and I cherish, but if I speak Romanian in America, nobody will understand me. So I need to speak on my main page in English, and I do hope that somebody will correspond to me in this language. So I want to ask you if you have any questions to me about your relationship. I want you to introspect the kind of a relationship you have with yourself. If it's any of those that I mentioned, are you in a transition? Are you after a divorce? Are you ready to get married? Are you ready to love again? Do you feel still hurt by something that happened to you? Do you think you found the right person for yourself that is a reflection of you? Remember, the person that you bring into your life is just a reflection of your thoughts, of your intention, of your emotions, of everything that's going within yourself. So make sure that you heal yourself on a daily basis, that you take time to heal, because if you're not healing, you're not going to move forward. So healing is such a big part of your life in order to create what is called a perfect relationship, because the first relationship in life comes with yourself. In order to be loved by somebody, you need to love yourself. In my book, as I said, The Karma Queens, I do talk about the significance of loving yourself. As you know very well, I write for Huffington Post, and if you ever want to read my articles about relationship, I advise you to read the 10 Elements of Soulmate, or the 4 Types of Relationship, or how to interpret karmic patterns of behavior in relationship, because I think that we all need a little bit of guidance. We all can use a little bit of wisdom in life, especially when it comes to having the right type of relationship in life. Because if you are in the right relationship, then you will thrive, then you will evolve, then your life will be wonderful, then you will move forward, then you will succeed. You will succeed in your private life, you will succeed financially, you will accomplish everything. So how significant it is to be complimented by somebody who's, as I said, your other half. Don't be alone in life. Don't leave karmic threads unresolved. Don't fight with the people who want to fight with you. Don't respond to fire with fire. I'm just telling you things that you know, but I feel like addressing them over and over again is just something that makes me feel good, makes me feel like I'm accomplishing my mission. So I can see that you send me birthdays, and I can see that you I asked me about when are you born, and what can I say today. The topic is not how to demystify the power of your divine codification. It's just simply relationship. I'm going to do another video on demystifying the power of your birthdays, because I know that you are fascinated by that, and so am I. But today I want you to introspect and look a little bit about when you born, about when you decide to be with somebody, look at the type of the relationship you are in, establish a good relationship with yourself, and I wish you the best of luck. And write me about what type of a relationship you are in. If I can help you with being with the right person, I'm certainly here for you. And definitely your birth code is saying a lot about you, and the person who's in your life has to be a match. If your significant other is not a match, then sooner or later that relationship might not work. So make sure you see that your number and your significant other's number coincide in a perfect way. So I'm going to send you a big kiss. I wish you the best of luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Big kiss. Mwah.